All right, everybody, welcome back to Tuesday night PEC Overwatch. Tonight we've got the matchup KU versus Boise State. Boise State looking for revenge, obviously, from last semester. Tough loss for them.
Yep.
One of their only 2 losses in this PEC standing so far. We can take a little bit of a look at that. But before that, I wanted to talk about who I'm joined by tonight. Obviously, you know me, Henry Kelly, but I'm joined by
Maddie Weddle.
Yes, Maddie making a return to cast this wonderful game. She, sorry, last semester we did have her on the cast with Marshall for that Boise State game, so that was one that I missed. But
and it was a really fun game to watch. We ended up tying 1 round with them.
Yes,
and it was pretty competitive. So I'm hoping to see some similar results tonight.
Absolutely. So obviously, looking at these standings, Boise State looking to improve their record even further as that 3rd place team on the standing leaderboards right now. KU looking to tie up records with Boise State. That would put us in a contest for the 3rd rank on PEC this semester. Pretty big stuff. This is an important game for both teams. Obviously, Utah getting a key win over us last week, so a win for them and a loss for us tonight would put us below Utah in the standings for the first time this semester.
Yep.
Here's a little preview of the matchup tonight. So obviously, we have been seeing Wendy's Frosty on the Flex DPS for our varsity team. That is a returning, we say new, but really a returning face for our varsity program. You got any details about Wendy's Frosty for us?
Yeah, we played with Wendy's Frosties last year on our JV team. He's a really talented player. He's played with the varsity team before, so I would say synergy-wise, I mean, nothing really changed for them. And he's really talented, so I'm excited to see what he can do just with a better team.
Absolutely. Wendy's Frosty is what I would consider one of the most improved players on that varsity roster lately. He's really been putting in a lot of work. Obviously, we've got My Dog Died, Drew Rainey, and we do have Augustus Bachelor Cynics on the main support, and those are some of our key heavy hitters on that team. Some team leaders, IGL, if you might consider them, that kind of thing. But Wendy's Frosty, obviously a key new element to that team. Here we can take a look at My Dog Died's overall stats this season. That KD, it's pretty impressive. Yeah, it's good to just not die as a tank player, so he's doing all of his jobs and more.
He's doing his work. A very impressive player. So, again, always excited to see what our varsity team cooks up, and it'll be even more exciting. Oh, well, PEC doesn't have, never mind. And NECC and NACE, currently they have activated all 5 new heroes that just launched with the patch today. PEC is not following suit, so we actually won't see any of the new players like I just assumed we would.
Yeah, guys, obviously today in the Overwatch world, kind of a big day. One of the largest we've had in the 10 years that this game has been going on. We are starting a new sort of way of playing the game where each year we get this set of seasons. So we're returning to Season 1, almost like a Fortnite Chapter 2, if you will.
Yep.
But for Overwatch.
It's no longer Overwatch 2. We're actually back to the original.
Which is funny because everybody already called it Overwatch anyways.
As ever.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of server issues today, so hopefully it doesn't impact custom games.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think it will. Yeah.
All right, we got the TP out coming from Wendy's Frosty over to swap onto the Echo here. We're going to be on Echo Cass. The backline, we do have that Lucio coming out, and it's going to be a Sigma mirror here. We see Vendetta, clear on the Vendetta, clear a heavy hitter for Boise State. That should see Boise State in the top left, you guys. Sorry about that. We could talk about bans here just a little bit before we get into the action. We have a Mauga ban and a Pharah ban opening up the Echo pick, and both teams running the Cass. I'm starting to think that Cass might be a pretty strong pick this season. I've been seeing a lot of comp games today. My Dog getting pretty low here. Sigma's going to push ahead. He's got his rock. He's got all of his cooldowns. They're just going to take all of this free space. Fortunately, Swirlhawk falls as well. Wendy's Frosty, the only survivor now.
And I will say, Wendy's Frosty loves the Echo.
Yes, it's cool to see somebody so confident on Echo.
This man farms on the Echo. It's just really impressive. I am interested to see how it kind of plays into the Vendetta matchup, but yeah, it's always exciting. Yeah,
Vendetta almost in a certain way kind of counters those flyers because that overhead slash does pull you like a Ramatra slow does. My Dog trying to make some space here. His shield is getting pretty low now. Will he hit that rock? Rock misses. Vendetta's completely out. Suzu's out for Boise State. They're going to try to walk up here a little bit. See if we can make some space. Boise State holding all of the valuable areas of the map right now. That left side is where you want to be on this Nepal Sanctum map. My Dog trying to make a little bit of space, but Strider has an answer. It's a good Suzu, but not enough, unfortunately. Strider kind of just walking down. My Dog died on that left side right now. We need to find a way to open up some angles. Take a little bit of space on this now. Clear finds a pick onto Cynics. Clear, by the way, full flexing for Boise State. He's playing any role that they need him to play, which is pretty impressive. This guy, obviously, you know, a semi-pro player. He's playing for, you know, OWCS teams. Nosebleed, 6 Below is his current team, if I remember right.
Well, they got a really good pick there.
My Dog looking for a Sigma ult here. He finds 2. Are they able to kill the cast through? They do. And now, Wendy's Frosty picking up 2, 3 maybe kills on this Sigma mirror. He does have the Gravitic Flux, but not going to need it to take up that fight. Okay, you're now going to walk up, take this space early.
It's Wendy's Frosty plays multiple roles in his comp games. He kind of doesn't just limit himself to DPS, so we see a lot of advantage when he's able to copy players, because I think a lot of people don't realize that to play Echo and use her ult correctly, you gotta have to know how to play the heroes. So it's always impressive to see what he can do.
Absolutely, we got the Vendetta entry with the Wooyoung ult here. She's all the way in the back line. Good shield from My Dog, but he falls eventually anyways. The Kitsune is really good. Ashton on the off angle, looking to get 1 pick with this. They're zoned out completely though. Can they stall long enough for My Dog to make some more space and get back in there? I don't think so. He's still returning from spawn. They've just got to leave now and give flip to Boise State here. Looking to sort of stabilize in this neutral and walk up a little bit more now. My Dog died with the rock. No shield health, though. He's going to have to find a way to open up this angle right now because it's getting to be crunch time. There it is. There's the Wooyoung ult to open it up. Suzu comes out, but it's too early. He finds Sigma on the ground, and now they're making tons of space. No rock to cancel this Sigma ult right now. I don't know who it's on. Hopefully it's not big. He missed it, looks like. And now My Dog getting all the space as we walk up here. Ashton on the off angle, trying to poke out this Wooyoung a little bit. My Dog getting pretty low, but Strider even lower. He falls. And the Wooyoung Kiri trying to escape with their lives now. Ashton not able to hit some shots on those, but Clear behind the shield cannot receive any healing, and he goes down.
And we see a swap off of Echo onto Ash.
Yeah, so now we're on double hit scan.
So now
plays a little bit
State's
differently.
Going to be playing. They have Vendetta ult up on the board. They have Kits, 30 to Wooyoung ult. So they're going to definitely have ult advantage coming into this fight. So Kansas is going to be needing to build at least one of their support ults.
I assume the Kits at us very soon here, and we're going to need the Sigma ult to counter that. We need to try to get Suzu out beforehand, but unfortunately shield is too low to continue making space. And there's the Kitsune. It's really aggressive Kitsune, and he finds Strider in the Sigma ult. Can the Kiri keep him alive? This is a really good play for My Dog, but he falls to Clear's Vendetta. And now we have Maxall walking them down with the holy cow.
Wow.
Clear making plays, and they've still got more gas in the tank. Clear just going for infinite value here with the Wooyoung ult. He finds all 5 that fight at some point during the fight. That is, learning algorithm engaged. Wow. He was trying to get through the left doorway there, but a little bit too big and round for that doorway.
His ball hadn't dropped yet, but there we go.
Could you say that? I think you maybe. All right, we will see if there's any swaps here for either team. Boise State going to swap off the Wuyong in favor of the Lucio, and Kansas going to swap off the Lucio in favor for the Wuyong. Never mind. Back to Lucio. Okay, both teams unsure of the main support best suited to support him on this point, but it looks like we're settled now. It's going to be support mirrors. We've got the cast mirror.
Speed is so necessary for this point of Nepal.
Absolutely.
I don't think you can go without having Lucio, so I do think Kansas will see the advantage here in terms of comp.
Yeah, and I fully expect Clear to go back on that Vendetta. There it is. We do have a soldier, and they're staying on ball. Strider on ball has proven to be a threat, if I remember right. Looks pretty scary. Already looking to play behind the Orisa right now, trying to find that pick on the Wendy's Frosty super early. Wendy's Frosty looking a little bit worse for Rare. Clear all the way in there.
Oh
Holy cow. And this good spear, but the ball stays on out with the PD. He still lives, or sorry, he still falls anyways. Wave coming out for the Wuyong. We're trying to make a little bit of space, working our way towards the point now. Vendetta not really caught out. That Vendetta character has every option to just leave whenever she so chooses. Pretty broken. It looks like we are playing with new perks, and both Cassidys still opt to choose the Silver Bullet perk over the Roll for Health perk, which is a new perk for Cassidy. So, My Dog Died missing the spear on the ball. Ball all the way in the back line. Maxwell getting free angles now. And because of that, I think they're going to just get too much damage at the back line for KU to survive this. Yeah, Maxwell opened up that angle really early into the fight on the left side towards the elephant. On this map, you really only want to be playing for that elephant. That's kind of like where the fights take place.
Right. And that's why we see Boise State just setting up there.
Yep. Okay, so Boise State's setting up top right now, though. They're going to probably, I'm sure Wendy's Frosty calmed that they're there. They're going to look for an early hit on somebody. Probably going to be, oh! A nice spear from My Dog Died finds Clear. And Strider up top on the pillar. Looking a little bit threatening. Misses the spear on Strider, but we do have that Wuyong on the off angle that we're going to have to deal with eventually. We've got all the space on Elephant, which allows us to really just melt that ball down. Lyric looking to stay alive. Maxal not quite in the good spot to live there. He stayed there a little bit too long. If he had repositioned, he maybe could help out his ball a little bit more.
Yeah.
But now
he did a really good job of. I don't think that that's the correct setup from Boise State. I think they want to continue putting their people. At least have one on left side, but I think the opening pick on Clear is what won us that fight.
Yeah, they're getting creative with it. Yeah, and here's the Wuyong ult entry with the Vendetta again, just straight into the team immediately. The Orisa ult not able to find anybody because of the Suzu. Both teams Suzu's out now. That's the green light go for Ashen, who presses his Q button. Now so many ults on the board. We do have Wendy's Frosty copying the soldier, walking up looking to get this visor out. Is he going to find Lyric? Lyric might have TP to get out and clear an obvious threat, but Wendy's Frosty not able to use the visor as aggressively as I would have liked to have seen him. We do still have point control, which is all that matters.
I will say they have kits, so they're going to come back pretty fast.
Yep. And the beat 2 survive the kits. They do have Maxal with the visor coming out now on the right side, up on that high ground. A little bit scary. Both teams kind of just living forever right now, but Wendy's Frosty falls to Clear again. Cynic's trying to live, not able to, and Clear finally falls. That character feels like she has 500 HP sometimes.
The block is insane.
Yeah, 75% damage reduction is the reason that Ramatra got his block nerfed. So
State only used one ult to get that fight off, which was really great for them. I mean, sorry too, but
yeah, we've got the high noon online pretty soon for Ashton. The beat pretty far for KU. The kit's pretty far. Lyric actually catching up to Swirlhawk on that Kitsune, even though they used it at different times. Clear has Vendetta ult. We'll be interested to see if they use it mid-fight or early into the fight here. Strider, huge PD in the backline. They've got to deal with him first before they can get to My Dog Died. My Dog Died knows he's backing out a little bit, stalling the fight out just a bit here. My Dog Died still at half HP, waiting for a little bit of heal, and the minefield to zone off Elephant. And then once again, here comes Clear, Vendetta ult. Still on the board. Will he die with Vendetta ult here? Oh my god, Strider finds 2 off the map, and My Dog Died knows it's time to reset. Otherwise, there is no refight potential here. We're going to go Soldier so we can really get to the point quickly. Are we going to go anything else? Tracer maybe coming out? No Tracer. Okay. We're confident in refighting here.
KU's going to have to build kits. They're going to have a Orisa ult, but they're going to have to deal with the Vendetta ult here.
Yeah, the Vendetta ult early into the fight could be a easy fight win for Boise if they do find somebody. Here it comes. Here it comes early into the fight. Orisa ult on both the backline, but unfortunately gets Suzu'd, and the Vendetta ult does find Cynics on the Lucio. Here's the Kitsune finally coming out. My Dog Died still falls even in the Kitsune. And there's just no gas left in the tank for KU. A hard-fought one, that second map. A lot of fun to watch, but Clear doing so much work pre-fight.
Yeah.
Zoning, pre-fight angle control, pre-fight picks, obviously with can somebody in this room tell me what's the name of Vendetta's ultimate? I keep saying Vendetta ult, but I want big sword.
Big sword.
Strong girl, big sword. That's what we're gonna call it. What? Sundering Blade. That's wow. That's fire. It's kind of
it's
a
like a
kick-ass
combination
name.
of like Ilari ult and big blade.
And big slashing blade. Pretty cool. In the VFX department, I think it looks pretty sick. But yeah, so pre-fight, obviously Clear doing a lot of work. Wu Yang every ult onto Clear to sort of what's happened?
we went behind the fog.
We went behind the fog?
Yeah.
How?
You'll see.
Okay, that's awesome. Anyway, yeah, so Clear, obviously, no, not the only threat on this team. Strider doing so much work on the ball.
Yeah.
Fire pile drives early into the fights, knocking up both supports, sort of almost stalling them out. That's a lot of what you do on a ball. You sort of stall out the enemy team. You are a nuisance, for lack of a better word. You're a nuisance on that ball character.
Yeah, and I will say KU does struggle a lot with wrapping their heads around playing against a ball. We see it almost every single time KU plays against a ball. So really, it makes a lot of sense. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Usually, we have one map kind of sucks against ball, and then we're able to pull it back.
Yeah. Usually, we have one map that sucks in general. I'm not gonna lie. We tend to have
against the ball.
We tend to, yeah, you're right. We tend to have a warm up map almost, and sometimes our varsity team does like to warm up with a different team pre-match. Don't believe they did that today. I did see Swirlhawk hitting the comp queue directly before the match, so I doubt that was online. But yeah, interesting to see. We're sort of getting a slow trickle of this new content. So today we have all these new perks. We have all these balance changes, but we don't have a single one of the new characters. Even though they are all already in comp.
Yeah.
Which I was not expecting them to go ahead and just
I
drop
was
them all
contested
at the
against
same
this, and
time.
I said they're going to be in the game. If you say all 5 are dropping, all 5 are dropping.
I was stunned.
They are dropping into your
stunned.
queues.
So we'll talk a little bit more about this, these new perks if we can, if I can get my head wrapped around some of them. Zarya falling out of meta right now just because of a huge nerf on her primary fire damage while at high charge levels. Also falling out of the meta because of her secondary perk getting removed. I guess it was a minor perk around this time. Yeah. So one of her major perks became her minor perk to replace that particle cannon perk that was just so oppressive in pro play. I mean, it felt like you were cheating sometimes to just maintain 100 charge the entire game.
Yep.
So now her secondary perk, her major perk is sort of a altered version of that, far less strong. On top of the nerfs, Zarya falling out of meta. I doubt to see my dog died to hop on the Zarya at all tonight.
Yep.
Sigma being played a little bit more. I'm seeing a lot of Orisa, and I'm seeing a little bit of Ramatra. So we'll see. That is some beautiful scenery on my screen, at least. We'll see if we do see any Ramatra gameplay tonight. Kind of cool. I don't know about the dive tank meta. Obviously, ball just always an annoying pick.
Yeah.
That's my expertise is tanks.
#1 ball hater.
There's got that Cassie
perk. That guy
perk.
gets nuked out of every single one of my ranked games.
Yeah, it's true. Me too.
I hate him.
Yeah, but in terms of perks, obviously the new Cass perk, buffing Cass a little bit. What else? What other changes do we have?
We have Reaper Shadow Step no longer cleanses.
Yes,
Fury,
key thing.
Swift Step no longer cleanses.
So this is an indirect buff to Kiri, but it is a nerf for all the characters that can't cleanse anymore. But it is a buff for Kiri. Kiri now has more opportunities to cleanse, more opportunities to get value with Suzu. I really think I'm cooking with that.
No, because it's a way to force Suzu more.
I mean, yes, but if the change was going to be made, then it does help out Kiri.
Yeah.
Either way, okay.
Maybe
I'm wrong.
Impactful with her Suzu.
It does. It gives her more opportunities.
It does give you more opportunity. Well, even with Onron being the new hero, there's when Kiriko came into the game, she basically broke it because of her cleanse.
Because of Suzu.
So I think a lot of what Overwatch has been doing is retconning that and retconning it. We have Onron forces Suzu.
Yeah.
You're seeing more ways that it's going to be forced, so you're not holding on to it to just cleanse ults.
Yeah. Very excited to see if Wendy's Frosty picks up on that Onron.
And speaking of Kiri Suzu, one of her perks got changed to where you're no longer, it's her major perk with the bell, and its movement speed is for 4 more seconds.
Yep.
Yep.
I
And
believe so.
then it no longer
Buff.
reduces your cooldowns.
Yes. I pray that someday the dev team takes a look at Ramatra's perks because they are so bad. They are so bad. Same with Ryan, but Ryan's not a viable character anyway, so I play him just because I hate myself. But
Yep.
Ramatra I play because I want to have some fun. And no options there in the perk department. I mean, his minor perks do nothing. His major perks do nothing either. It's
the one where he can throw slow and explode it
That's-
whenever he
that
wants.
is-
to.
that
That's
is-
like Ash perk, but then that got removed, and I like that one.
I suppose my
and
point
our
is
Ash player on JV Overwatch, shout out Fake Alfie,
shout out Fake Alfie.
literally relied so hard on that Ash perk, and we just played a game Friday, and he was like, "Wait, I can't
activate
do
my-
it," and I'm watching him miss 9 shots while the
Yeah.
dynamite's flowing through the air.
Yeah. So I would say the Reaper. Okay, so Reaper nerfs, Onron nerfs. Onron's already not that great, but we'll see if they get picked up. The Ash nerfs, perks all around shifting up the meta. So
Yeah.
I mean,
I honestly haven't read the new perks.
I don't know.
Oh,
I read a little
but
bit.
Zen did just get a way better major perk where if he puts a Discord on, he gets 10% lifesteal when he damages the person.
Oh, that's
Huge.
really good.
Good for me. I love playing my
Wow.
Zen.
Do
I
you?
love playing my Zen.
I have to get you on the Zen a little bit more. We'll see. Another thing in the works, guys. Hoping to get our JV Overwatch games up on stream someday these Fridays. Fingers crossed. I'm putting together a team. Who says that? That what's his face? The new Captain America. I'm putting together a
Falcon?
team. Yeah,
Okay.
Captain Falcon. He says that somebody
he's not
says
the
that.
new Captain America. He's Falcon. He just
He is Captain
goes by
America.
Captain America. What?
There is a new Falcon. Yeah.
Bro, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
No, it's comic book accurate.
Okay, sorry. Captain America is Steve Rogers, and I don't think that you can, like, replace that name and expect people to really, like, cling on to that.
Whoa, we've got some controversial takes coming here from Maddie Weddle.
Sorry. I like Falcon, and I like...
Okay, Steve Rogers too?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I don't think that anyone should be the new Falcon because that's baby.
Okay. Well, you know what?
That's baby.
Either way, I will say I am putting together a team. The Avengers, you might say, for streaming our JV Overwatch games would be a lot of fun. I'd be here potentially casting for you guys again. So I'd be digging into them. What? I'd love tucking smack on you guys on a Friday. It'd be fun. It'd be a great time. Any old way.
Anyways, we're going to send it to a break.
Are we there? Is it time? We could talk bans beforehand. They're taking a while to set this up. I feel like we're just
Sorry.
yapping. So there was a rule disagreement, apparently.
Ew.
Probably regarding map picks or map bans. Map picks. Okay, cool. There you go. So slight rule disagreement. We resolved it. Can someone tell me what map we're going to be playing? We're on Kings Row. All right. I would love to see.
Talking about in it.
I would love to see the Reinhardt
on
come out.
Kings Row. Guys, I'm so upset. So NECC, we're gonna.
Our division, the JV division, is called
So-
NECC.
Yeah. PEC kept map pools. NECC changed them. Kings Row out of the map pool. That is literally like taking a cookie away from a child.
Taking a cookie from a baby.
Like that is
Taking
that
a balloon.
was, and I didn't realize it. I didn't realize it until our gap. I didn't realize it until we went to the Gap on Friday.
Okay.
I didn't realize it.
You are really something.
Anyways, we see a ban on Sojourn for Kansas. Honestly, I'm
surprised to see
low-key
this already
shocked
banned.
we didn't ban Vendetta. But maybe we thought that that wasn't a big issue.
I think that
Sid.
the issue is the enabling of the Vendetta to do things. So, Zarya ban maybe to stop the Zarya bubbling the clear? I don't know. Guys, I'm trying to work through it. I think a Vendetta ban would have been great. But maybe they're not
Well-
expecting Vendetta here. Maybe they're like kind of low-key not expecting it at all on Kings Row. We'll see.
Oh, Swirlhawk looking for a TP target.
Please, someone.
Please, someone come
Please.
TP me, please.
Can we
I'm
go back to that
very
Orisa? That
excited
Orisa's got that
to
cool
see the
new
Zen.
mythic gun.
I have it.
Look at him play with his little capsule. I want that thing.
Well, they just swapped off Zen, so I hope you don't get it.
Oh.
I didn't get what I wanted.
All right, yeah, so we do have pretty close to a mirror here. Obviously, Strider's still on the ball, and then they do have the Vendetta. So actually not that close to a mirror. But Clear already taking that high ground. Oh my goodness! So super aggressive there to take that angle, take the high ground from that angle. It forces Ashen and Cynics into a corner that they really don't want to be in.
Not when
super aggressive.
Beyblading.
Super aggressive from Clear and Strider. Good coordination there, and yeah, we don't got a solution for it.
We immediately swap back on to Lucio.
Fury top left looking to contest that high ground so that nobody considers pathing from there.
Oh, it looks like we're going to retouch, which is going to be really good. We're just walk on this Wu Yang. Perfect execution.
Lucio taking his cast over to get that Wu Yang pick, and now we're going to be fighting on point. My dog died. Falls
nice
early. That's a little bit scary. This fight is now you got to stall it out really quick. Ball falls. That's a huge pick. Traded tanks. Now Clear looking to get in the back line. Wendy's Frosty looking super, super low, but he lives. Finds Clear with a headshot. And Lyric now just extending the fight a little bit further, but there's really nothing left for... Is there anything left for Boise State? Are they going to immediately refight this?
They've got someone up top.
I don't think you can immediately refight this. I think you have to wait.
Look, their cast is up top.
I know he is, but man... Ashen's going to have to go clear that out quickly. Oh, not able to roll and find the health pack. Wendy's Frosty down super early.
Really good
And My Dog died trying to kill the Kiri, but he can't find the Kiri. And yeah, point goes down. A team wipe from Boise State.
That was
Unfortunate.
a really good prediction from Hex. Not even a prediction, but just read.
I think we need to, like, low-key, like, work a little bit harder to coordinate targets. If that's a, I don't know. I know that we're probably talking about everything, and, you know, things are being said, but we are playing split. When we're playing, like, nervous or panicky, just slow things down, play at the pace you want to, you know, into ball with Orisa, Cassidy. You want to set the pace. And Vendetta is really challenging that pace.
I will say what's really hard for KU right now is just coordinated dives with the ball and Vendetta.
Ashton is on Vendetta, yes. Yes, so now we do have that Vendetta mirror. Really good into ball, I think, personally. He needs to go and contest her top left clear. Doing so much damage now in that front line. Almost like a tank himself, that character.
It really is.
Clear looking for entry again on Ashton. Being a threat from this top left is really bad from KU. We do need that angle to play from. And Strider wrapping full around too. We're getting pincered right now. We don't know it yet, but we are getting pincered. And Wendy's Frosty, the first victim of the pincer.
Good kits though.
Then Ashton and Cynics. I don't think that the kits is good.
The kits was there to try and refight, but we just died too early.
Yeah, if you want that kits, you have to.
Did he just pick up his marshmallow?
He caught the squishmallow as he's falling. A sentimental guy, that My Dog died.
Bye, marshmallow.
Yeah, so again, if you want to do that kits, you've got to do it earlier, I think.
Yeah.
I think the indecision is what leads to that fight turning sour so quickly, but you have to know what their goal is there.
I will say, though, it's not awful because they also have kits as well, so it's just a trade. Not the worst thing I've seen. Also, maybe not the best, but it was probably kits that I would have done. Just trying to stall point a little bit more. Yeah,
the Vendettas both fighting for high ground control in here. It's like a cinematic over here with Ash on the left. Beat comes out, not able to save Swirlhawk, not able to save Wendy's Frosty. He must not have caught it. Not able to save My Dog died. The DPS is too high right now. KU really struggling to find any sort of footing right now. Unfortunately.
Then it looks like there's no contention. I mean, we have,
they can just sort of stand in our face here on the door. We don't have any beat to touch, but we do have Orisa able to spin her onto the point and spear the high noon. Arriba la punizione on the right here, and it finds Ashton.
Sword, Sunfire Strike?
Cruel irony right there. Yes, Sundering Blade. Sundering something.
Yeah.
My Dog died, dying desperately to live here on point, but it's not enough. Unfortunately, KU not able to ever find their footing.
I really don't understand the Sojourn ban. I think that Vendetta was the clear issue last map, so I don't agree with that ban.
Good one. Clear issue.
Oh. I didn't do that. I just so...
Snaps for that.
Period. Like, I need to just pat myself on the back for that one.
Period.
And I meant to do that. Everyone watching, I meant to do that. So, I just want to let you guys know. Definitely didn't take me 2 seconds to register.
What? What did I say?
Wait, what did I say? Did I say clear? Wait,
so,
there's clear on the other team.
Okay. So...
Clear as day.
If we... I think we have to ban Vendetta next game.
Yeah.
Win or lose this map, we got to get that Vendetta off the board. Ashton, not well practiced enough.
I don't even think Ashton played. I don't know.
One thing that I want to say, and this is just how I feel, so you guys can feel differently in this room and next to me, but seeing Ashton say in our Discord that he's demotivated and that he doesn't feel like there's much point in scrimming. Learn Vendetta! Take the scrim opportunity to learn the Vendetta.
Bro, just out of the...
I am.
The scripts. You just leaked the files.
I leaked the files are removed from the vault, but I will say, you can shame me all you want. I want to talk about it. I really do think that our team needs to commit to learning new things and getting comfortable on new things. We struggle a little bit to adapt with new metas or pick up new heroes that become vital.
The alien. That's what my dog guy is doing with his marshmallow.
I squished the alien.
I squished the alien.
Wendy's Frosty on Torbjorn. I stand corrected. We are doing something creative right here. Wendy's Frosty looking to contest Vendetta on that off angle on the top right. You want to take that high ground early if you can. Mida died, feeling the pressure of no high ground control right now. He needs to wait. He's got to wait a little bit. Our team has to collapse. We've got to have this timing down. Ashen falls. There's no fight anymore. We got to figure out a way to get out now. There's just no fight anymore. You lose one early on that. That's sort of like your entry pick, your entry guy. You know, we all collapse at the same time. You all sort of walk in at the same time. You lose that guy, it's over. There's nothing left. Moxall finding so much value from that spot. I mean, thank you. Okay, we're going to try to path top right, hopefully again on this Torbjorn. Hopefully his Lucio goes with him.
I will say, if Wendy's Frosty's paths left into this, what he was doing right there was holding great space throughout Hotel. But we can't give that space up. And it was kind of just a little bit off timed with what our team wanted to do. But Squirrelhawk's got to go. We got to go. We got to go fast.
We got to go fast. Here we go. Top right, top right.
Speed.
This is the correct idea, but you have to path this faster.
I don't think it's the correct idea when you're playing against Vendetta ball.
It truly is, I promise. And the reasoning is not going to be evident because we're not fast enough. But maybe we are. Maybe we're there. My dog died finally on the spot that he wants to play from. Do you see how now we have all of the space that we needed to control? Wendy's Frosty falling, but we want to walk through all the way here. Wow. Moxall's looking a little bit worse for wear. Nobody, not able to find anybody.
Because again, look at that Vendetta in our backline.
I know, but you have to, what I'm saying is, it's
faster.
The right idea. You go faster, and then you don't have the Vendetta sitting on your butt waiting to kill you.
Yep.
Vendetta finds 4 there because they don't clear her fast enough. They don't walk at her. They don't walk her down. They don't have anybody to contest her. And unfortunately, that fight goes sour for KU pretty quickly.
I'm getting hieroglyphic.
Oh. Ashton using the ult for the reload, looks like. Or
well, that's
just
what Maxall did.
Yep. So both teams, no high noon now, but we do have zoning with the Vendetta ult here.
Good cleanse, but it just didn't do anything. But it was.
Oh no, the Ajax from Cynics! Oh, it's so sad. You hate to see it.
But we always see it.
But we always see it. The Ajax master. It's okay. Can you imagine your impact on the game being known for a bad play that you made once in the Overwatch League?
Always.
Forever. You'll always be known, Ajax.
You also got C9.
You also got C9. Okay, so now we're on the Ashe character, which is going to open up more long-range fight opportunities, which I like. I like that we're able to start poking this Wuyong early. Mines again from the ball. He's got 2 in the past 2 minutes. Farming, absolutely farming right now.
Ooh,
Hex,
nice
1 HP right now. Good shots
Frosty.
from Wendy's Frosty, but nothing left. Again, we're trying so hard to make this space, but it's artificial.
I don't think you can fight in that room when you have a ball who can just pile drive in and then you have Beyblade clear.
And that's the goal for Boise State, right? That's the goal, is to stop us from being able to play from that vital high ground. We're going to have to come up with something new. I don't know what that thing is, but right now it's going to be a hotel rotate. And I'm with it. I dig it. I like the Suzu to keep Wendy Frosty alive, and now we're looking at a fight against Clear in close quarters. We got to kill him quick, or else he's going to go crazy. And Ashton and my dog died victims of the Strider late hit in the backline. Strider getting these PDs, and they're just like literally fight-changing pile drives right now from Strider. Speed out of spawn here on the Cynics Lucio. We don't have beat in the tank anymore. We don't have any ults in the tank. What do you say? Sitting on that sundering blade. Here it comes out. It's going to zone that entry point. Using Spear to clear the Wuyong, but no touch. Oh, heartbreaking that we don't even get the touch there. And yeah, guys, this score sheet is rough.
Wow.
I have never seen a KU scorecard look like that, to be honest, you guys. That's a pretty rough one. Moxall with the play a game here as they finally cap that point.
Well, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but really the issue there was wanting to play a certain way, and we went through it 3 times, and oh, hey, we're out of the fog. Welcome back to our show.
Yeah.
But I think it was I don't think we can realistically push through there when you know they have mines. That was something that should have been calmed. You can't walk through a literal 4x4 walkway without any speed. We just weren't really coordinated, and it's something that I think is kind of just growing pains with adding Wendy's Frosty. It's definitely a new addition. And just figuring out like what his role is on the team.
So the pathing is correct, right?
Yeah.
And the problem is the pathing's correct, the picks are correct, the positioning's fine, the timing's okay too. Be faster.
Yeah. I could definitely the
Ults
reason
could be
we
comped better,
lost
but
was
the reason that we lose is because Clear and Strider are so synergized on their hits, and we just don't have an answer for when they want to hit tail.
Yeah.
Hitting tail is a comm in Overwatch for when you sort of wrap around and choose to fight the enemy team from their backside. So all of a sudden, you're facing their team as a ball, as a Vendetta, looking at a Lucio, looking at a Kiriko, instead of looking down the Orisa. That's what they want to do. They want to turn those fights around, get us in that tight corridor, and yeah, you're right. I mean, it's just too bad.
Do that, we got to go fast.
Yeah,
we got to go fast. And
I would have liked to have seen a diva there from My Dog Died. I don't know if that's in his repertoire, but Orisa just too slow, too clunky for a ground tank option there.
But I think they have to have the Orisa for the ball.
I disagree.
The ball and the Vendetta.
I disagree because I was consistently watching My Dog Died use spears on a wall, or the Vendetta, or on trying to hit a Wu Yang or trying to hit a Cassidy that's ulting. I was consistently not seeing him throw them at the ball, and I was consistently not seeing him attempt to spear the pile drives, which is what you want to do. And whether that's an issue of, okay, well, the ball is going to, it's a chess game, right? The ball is going to wait to pile drive until I spear, or whether it's an issue of, okay, well, I have to use spear eventually on someone, so I'm just going to go, and then the ball is going to hit after me. I'm not sure what the issue was, but at a certain point, you go diva because you need to change the dynamic of the fight. You need to change it from being this front to back, and then the ball hits from back, and then you lose because you have no options to turn. You eventually have to decide, okay, we're going to go ahead and go on the Vendetta hard. All 5, turn the Vendetta immediately. Okay, all 5 path high ground immediately. We're going to turn, we're going to split the high ground. Like, you got to figure out something, you know? And I think diva has a lot of options there. So maybe I could be wrong. I'm just a filthy Masters player, but the champ player probably knows more than me. I'm sure there was logic to that Orisa pick.
I think it was the spear.
I know it was.
Because the main, I mean, yeah, you can say that you saw them missing, but when we were on Nepal, we watched him miss 2 spears on the ball, trying to stop the ball. So I don't think that you can say that he wasn't doing that. I think that is arguably the right pick because the ball and we weren't going fast. The issue is we weren't going fast no matter what. We weren't running dive. We didn't run a one.
As
run
we
dive.
jump into Runasapi here, we're going to take a look at
we're
bans.
going to see the ball ban. I was expecting either the ball or the Vendetta ban, but I do think ball is the most.
I think Boise banned first there.
No.
Potentially.
No, because Kansas lost. They get first ban.
Production, can I get a yes or a no? Did Boise ban first? Okay, so then it works the same as any CC bans. Okay, so I was going to assume that the Tracer ban was to protect the Vendetta pick, but it's not. The Tracer ban is to, well, on push, it's to stop the sort of Tracer from wanting to push the cart, and everybody else walks ahead, and you take space for free, and the Tracer gets free off-angle contesting, and the Tracer gets free flank denial. So
I do think, though, that the
double Zarya coming out. Really interesting.
I do think the main issue for Kansas was the ball enabling the Vendetta.
Absolutely. So now.
So we will see what goes on now, because Clear is still on Vendetta, and we see Ashley on Vendetta, and we are seeing close to mirror comps.
Yes, the only difference here, obviously, the Sojourn versus the
and I honestly
Cassidy. Just a point of preference.
I would rather see the Cassidy be able to hinder
I agree.
the Vendetta.
Yep, I agree. I completely agree. Although, to be honest, man, you get in with that character, even if you get hindered. If you have full block, you live forever. She desperately needs a nerf or a change, some sort of rebalancing, because she's just so good at collegiate level and above. Zarya's fighting front now in a battle to see who can clear the Vendetta first, and it's going to be Boise State clearing our Vendetta first. Going to bubble in their clear now to walk through this room, sort of make free space on us. Man, okay. I'm trying to understand how these fights are going to go. I'm trying to sort of figure out what our plan is, especially with the Sojourn.
Just to fight front right now, but this Vendettas, we're giving up this full room.
Cassie walking through on the left. Look at that off angle he's got now. Is he going to walk through? He's contesting the Vendetta right now. Ashen with a great pick on the Moxel. He's going to look for the Lucio as well. Misses the Fire Strike. Misses the second Fire Strike. Unfortunately, not able to find. Now he's got to return the fight because it's going south for KU right now.
Suzu comes out real early from that Kiriko.
It does, and Cynics, unfortunately, is the next victim. Ashen soon to follow. Man, this clear Vendetta is something to be reckoned with, guys. We want to fight how we want to fight. We want to choose the way that the fights go, but we don't get to. We don't get to. Anytime we leave, anytime Ashen goes, okay, I'll go kill the Cassidy that's throwing his brains away, all of a sudden clear from the backline, he's killing 4. Like,
yeah,
it's too much.
Tough.
Zarya's now looking at trading bubbles now on the front line. Lucio looking for the moment when he needs to speed. Yeah, this off angle to sort of poke out this Lucio. Wow. Lucio never gets to peek, and because of that, my dog died never gets to go, and we just stall out. And no fight ever takes place. So Strider finding 2, Clear finding 2.
Just we took that space. We saw Senix go stop forward spawn.
Yes.
But no one took space to the right.
And because of that,
Cass was able to walk up, zone out our Lucio, and then we lose fight.
Yes. Not having the Lucio able to walk up there is the reason that your tank can't walk up, and everything goes south immediately. Vendetta looking to build some onslaught stacks before she walks in here. Clear on the top right high ground area. Ready to go, ready to pounce on her prey. Here we go. Both bubbles out for My Dog Died as we kite this Kitsune. Looking at 100 charge though, so really good re-engage opportunity. If we can full kite this with no casualties, really, really big. Swirlhawk looking at 80% of the Kitsune, so we're going to look to re-engage with that shortly. We do have beat to live through the grab. That's huge. Strider is faster on the grab than My Dog Died right now. My Dog Died looking really, really low, and there's the beat to contest. We have a Kitsune to come out. Moxel looking actually perfectly fine. I thought he was going to get pounced on them by that Vendetta. Tons of ults out now. This Kitsune is really strong. Clear looking to ult. He finds Ashen again. Ashen, you got to get out of there, man. Unfortunate. Great grab from My Dog Died. Do we have the firepower to burn through it? We do. But do we have the firepower to finish the fight? We don't! We've only got enough gas in the tank to finish up that grab, and then everything falls apart afterwards. Moxel hitting shot after shot after shot right now.
Wow.
Unfortunate from KU right now. We're looking at this, again, not able to find a footing. This is just snowball, snowball, snowball. Ashen looking to contest this super early with the Zarya bubble.
They know that he has ults. They're backing up.
Yeah, they don't have a Zarya, so they don't have a fight. Will they fight us for our forward spawn? Yes, they will. So they'll refight it right here with this high ground advantage right now. We're looking at the Lucio. Cassie looking for another flank here. I mean, it's same old, same old. Ashen not able to get quite through that doorway, and because of that, now we're going to have a fight in this room. It's looking really bad because Clear knows that that's his time to shine. My Dog Died with no bubbles to challenge Ashen falls. My Dog Died had to use a bubble on himself, and because of that, he couldn't bubble the Sundering Blade from Ashton. And that ult is flushed down the drain, unfortunately, for KU when we really need it.
We're coming up on State's coming up on kids.
I don't enjoy the way that Ashton is using his Sundering Blade. I like Clear's method a lot better. Clear knows that it's an early pre-fight ultimate to get some free zoning. Maybe fight with that. Ooh, Swirlhawk falls to the high noon now, and they've got Kitsune out on the cart. My Dog Died trying desperately to live here. He knows this is his last fight territory, and there's nothing left. Just surrendering his life. Going touch characters now. Is there a touch to begin with? Venture looking for it. Venture gets it. Lucio on the left side, and we got My Dog on the Doomfist. Never seen before. Learning algorithm on the cart. Wendy's Frosty the first victim. They've got infinite bubbles. Zarya's high charge. Yeah. Clear's got every cooldown in the books. Guys, this is unfortunately the end of this PEC night tonight, folks. They've got another grab.
Wow.
And that's it. A
this
nuke.
is a tough game.
Would you describe this as a nuke was dropped?
Yep, this was a nuke.
On the KU Overwatch team.
We got nuke.
Yeah.
Nuke
so
Clear. Sliced you know what? They got sliced in half. They got Sundering
They did.
by Clear. That was, I think that was the main issue. I understand banning the ball, but
I can't
get
understand never bending the Vendetta. I'm
Yeah.
going to be so honest. It feels like false confidence.
Yeah.
We needed to get every advantage we could.
I get that the ball was enabling clear a lot. I get it. But I do think that maybe the Vendetta ban was necessary at least one of the times.
At least one game. I think we pick up a map if we bend the Vendetta, to be honest.
I do think that.
And then we have a better chance at playing a map that's not so ball-centric. I know that Runasapi is one of those maps that you like to play ball on.
Yeah.
But again, to be honest, I think My Dog Died can deal with Strider.
I agree.
I don't think that that's like
I
a
agree.
scary matchup.
We saw
I don't think
Cass
so.
dealing with it with Hinder.
Yep.
And if they ban, so I don't know. A lot of things could have been done differently, but congrats to Boise State.
Congrats to Boise State. We are
Congrats.
now 1-1.
Yep.
So, potentially seeing them in CECC, maybe, if they tried out for CECC.
Do not know.
If they didn't, then we'll see them again, in the fall.
But yeah.
We'll see them again in Scrims. This is a great Boise State team with fantastic players, fantastic synergy. I can almost see them going pretty far this season with their match with their lineup. And we'll see when those new heroes get added to the PEC.
Yeah, what the comp looks like.
Because for us, for NECC,
it's added.
We're playing them this week.
I'm
They're all already here for us.
I'm playing that cat.
Which I think is a mistake from the
I don't think. Oh well.
Directors of the.
I understand their reasoning though, because if they're out in comp, they're out in the world. They're out in the world.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I see why they do it. I think it's a mistake, and
I think it's just gonna add some chaos.
It is gonna add
Which
a lot
I'm
of
a lot
chaos.
excited
So
for.
we'll see if that chaos gets streamed, you guys. I'm pushing really hard for it. It would mean that there's going to be Friday night streams too, which is really cool. That's a day that we don't have anything going on.
Yep.
And I'd love to be here to give you guys some more entertainment with Overwatch. I love this game. I love casting it. I love watching it. I love teaching it. I love every part of it. I also hate it a lot, but I really, really love it. And
Yep.
So we'll see you.
The typical vibes when playing a game.
We'll see you tomorrow with Valorant.
Yep.
Thursday should be no, it's going to be League again this week, I believe.
Yep.
So we will have another League match. Obviously, last week's League match, a real fun one to watch. I was tuned in. Were you tuned in?
I was not. I was asleep.
She's always sleeping.
Sleep.
I was tuned in.
Past my
Fantastic match.
bedtime.
We'll see how the other Boise teams line up. I don't believe it'll be Boise for League because they play in a different division. I'm not sure about that matchup, but tomorrow it will be Boise for Valorant. And I'll be here running the stream. You'll have your usual casters. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So thank you all for tuning in. Sorry about the rough go at it.
All right. Well, we will see you guys tomorrow with Valorant.